morning, everyone. Today I am going to make fondant. And you might ask yourself, why the hell are you doing that, Kathy? Well, because I'm making a cake for 100 people for a memorial service for two people, a couple, bless their soul, that died, passed away. And so they were so in love. So I'm making one for them, and it's for St. Patrick's Day. So we're gonna be in the greens, guys. A lot of green. And also it's gonna have, one of them was French, so there'll be a French flag and an Irish flag on the cake. So let's see how it turns out. But today we're gonna make the fondant and color it so you can see how it's done. Okay, first thing we need to do is, if you're gonna be using a stand and not doing it by hand, which wouldn't if they had it, you want to take some shortening and you're gonna rub it all over your dough hook and the inside of it. And this is to keep the marshmallow that we're going to, hold on, you don't want it standing out, but you do want it greased up good. And then we're gonna grease the inside of our bowl completely because we don't want any stickage. This will help to keep it from sticking when we're working on it, making it. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna set that to the side and we can take our gloves off for now. Okay, first off, I already have my powdered sugar here. I have 16 ounces of marshmallows, also known as a cup of mini marshmallows. And I'm going to use the microwave method. You can melt these on the stove, but we're going to do them in the microwave. So we're going to add 2 tablespoons of water. It's almost like making Rice Krispie treats, but not. Okay, and we're going to put them in the microwave on high for 30 seconds, and then we'll microwave, stir, microwave, stir. Okay, you get the message. I'm also going to put some of this shortening on the outside of my scraper so it doesn't stick to it so much. Now, we can use up to 3 more tablespoons in it depending on what this desired texture is. So after 30 seconds, you can kind of see it really, you just want to stir it because, as you know, microwaves cook weird, basically from the outside in. Okay, put it back in for 30 seconds. So this is kind of like melting chocolate. Okay, our marshmallows are starting to melt. So we want them completely melted. So this is good. Just mix them up good. Guys, this is an important step. This is an important step to having smooth, beautiful fondant. And to answer your question, no, I've never made this before. Come on, guys, be serious. I love to play. I don't know. The thought of making it myself just made me happier. Almost all the marshmallows are melted, it looks like. Let's see. Marshmallows are kind of like chocolate. When you stir them, they do start to melt more. Let me see. I believe that just needs another 30 seconds and it'll be ready for us to go on to the next step. And we're going to add 5 cups of powdered sugar, and then we're going to turn it on low and let it mix slowly. Marshmallow's ready. Now, it's important before we put our marshmallow in there to take and dust the inside of our bowl with a little bit of powdered sugar. But, guys, the easiest way to do that is with, this is an antique salt shaker, but it works great, as you can see. Okay, so we got it dusted with inside with powdered sugar. Now we're going to put all of our marshmallow into our bowl that we've mixed up. Let's make sure you get as much of that marshmallow out as you can. Okay, let's put this guy in our thing. Put our hook in. Take our measuring cup and start measuring. 1, 2. I think what I'm going to do is turn it on so I can start gently stirring. 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to let that mix until the sugar is completely mixed in with the marshmallow. This could take a little bit. Then we're going to add 3 more cups if we need it. So it's anywhere from 5 to 8 cups of powdered sugar. We're going to add this a half of a cup at a time. Okay, let's add another half cup. Because what we want is elastic dough. So if I get too much powdered sugar, I'm going to add a tablespoon of water. So right now we are at 5.5 cups. Yes, this is messy. As you can see, we took it out of there and we have a lovely piece of fondant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this into sections to color and to keep white for my flags. Where is my, there it is. I'm going to need more white than any other color. So I'm going to do this in my white, red, blue, green, and orange. There we go. We got it divided. First off, we're going to get some plastic wrap because we need to wrap the white up because I'm making this to make flags with. I'm going to take your plastic wrap, take your shortening, your 1/3 of a cup of shortening, remember that, and rub on your plastic wrap. It's good to have a layer of shortening on the outside of your fondant. This keeps it from drying out. Wrap it up. Make sure you wrap it tight. You do not want any air in there. Try to keep all the air out. And then we're eventually going to put all of these into cellophane. So what we're going to do is we're going to set these aside. I'm going to start with, first, put some gloves on. You do not want all this food coloring all over your hands, guys. That would be an utter disaster. So we're going to take it and we're going to start with our orange. It's the lightest color. This is gel. So put a couple drops. Always start with the littlest, smallest amount possible and then knead it from there. So as you see, I put it in the center and then I'm kneading it. Actually, I need to put some powdered sugar on my board. If I put powdered sugar on my board, that'll keep it from sticking. Look at what a beautiful color I'm getting. Actually, it's easier to do in my hand, guys, than on a board. A little bit more orange. It's not as bright as I want, and we're put a couple more drops. I like gel coloring because it does better when you're cooking. So we want a bright orange because this is going to be the Irish flag. Stripe of the orange and the Irish flag. And keep powdered sugar on your gloves so it doesn't stick. Still is not as bright of orange as I would like. That's still kind of a pale orange to me. Some more. Now you're going to want to change, anytime you change colors of food coloring, you're going to want to change gloves. I'm going to wrap it in plastic like I did my white. So keep it from drying out. Remember guys, tight, no air. There's my orange. Change gloves. Well, okay, we will move to the red. Okay, we definitely do not want this to be pink, guys. No pink. So put plenty of red. I don't know if that looks pink or red. What do you guys think? I'm still thinking hot pink, not so much red. We're gonna store it. I wanna do all the colors, and then if I don't like the color, I'll add some more color and knead it some more before I make my flags tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. I have another one of these. Get gloves off. Dry our hands, and we'll move on to the blue. Okay, this is a navy blue. So this is like the color we want. I know it looks black, but it's not. Keep all the color in our ball. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that, guys. Don't use food coloring you can buy at the grocery store. Not the right kind. And you will have problems. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty together. Okay. Let's put this into plastic wrap. I'm sure it's going to look exactly like the flag, so I may have to do some more work on it, guys. We're still contemplating that. Dry your hands in between because rubber gloves make your hands wet. And let me see. Let me get another. Okay, our last one's going to be green because the Irish flag is green and orange and white. And they're both striped. How convenient is that, guys? How convenient. Whew, green everywhere. Maybe just a touch more green. Just a wee bit, laddie. Just a wee bit. Yes, I'm Irish and German. Okay, so we got this wrapped up, and there we go. We'll finish them off into flags soon, guys. Thank God I have a daughter that's artsy-fartsy to help me with this. Looks like a French flag. Looks just like an Irish flag.
Yeah.
This corner seems to be going out a little.
What do you mean going out a little? The fact that we don't have a base